Hello and welcome to Fantasy League for 2020 with the full spectrum. This video is not sponsored, but if they would like to sponsor us, they can. Um, we are going to be drafting games. For anybody who doesn't know how this works, this is like fantasy football or fantasy hockey or any of the other fantasy leagues, but for video games. So we will be allowed to get games. We'll get 8 that we draft, 2 that we can pick up later. We'll be allowed to draft these games and with our game companies, hopefully, be able to make a nice profit on the review scores. Anything less than an 80, you lose points on. Anything above an 80, you gain points on. And we're allowed counter picks where we can get extra money if a game that we think somebody else picked up is going to go poorly or badly or just not released. Nice. We are allowing drops, so if your game is pushed back, you can drop it if it won't come out. But the person who counterpicked it still gets the bonus money on the counterpick.
Cool.
I hit start drafting. You no longer add or remove players. That seems fine. Okay, we're up.
How are we picking those first?
Let's see. It's my turn. It says so. Tokusoft.
Okay.
My company will pick the first game. I think it uses snake order. All right, and then on the left side, you'll hit select next game. Or no, you'll hit draft game. I'm sorry, for player action. You can show the top available games, or you can search specifically for a game. I'm going to pick Final Fantasy VII Remake, of course. It's a game that is going to do gangbusters. A game that I personally, as Tokusoft, as president of Tokusoft, am extremely excited for. So I have drafted Final Fantasy VII Remake. Next up is Daddy Daycare Corporation. Is that the correct one there?
It's just Daddy Daycare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Featuring Eddie Murphy.
We'll zoom back out here where everybody can see these.
Draft game under player actions. This is hard for me. It's not that hard for me. I'm gonna pick Last of Us 2.
Okay. Last of Us Part 2, a safe choice.
Oh, so it's Final Fantasy.
Yes, no, it is. I'm not denying that. I believe PvP is up next.
Yep.
Really clever name, I'm going to be honest with you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
I am too.
I came up with it literally on the fly.
Like, mine was a joke name, and now I'm like, man, I could have come up with something better. Like Electronic Arts or Electraic Arts or something like that.
I personally think this might be a bit of a safe choice.
Okay.
Oh, that's what it's all about in the early game.
That's right.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I am going to choose Animal Crossing.
It's a good pick. It could get pushed back again, but that's a good pick.
Well, hold on. So if it gets pushed back, but it's still releasing this year,
yeah, that would be fine. And I don't think it'll get
fine.
pushed out of the year.
Yeah,
but it's still your draft because it is Snake Draft.
Oh, wonderful.
So poor Andrew's stuck in the middle.
And
hey, for what it's worth, though, Andrew, that means that you get to pick before I get to pick 2 games. There is that.
I get screwed every time.
You could take something really good.
Mm-hmm.
Pat also could take something really
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looking at a game release schedule or something, Pat?
It actually shows you the release date, technically, I think.
Yeah, if you choose
really
the most popular games.
I have a game that I think is a safe bet, but I don't think y'all will pick it, so I'm going to wait on it.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think Trey might be a little mad with this pick.
Uh-oh.
Neo 2.
Oh, he stole it from me. That was gonna be my next pick. That was gonna be my that's a very good pick. That game is going to do well.
Thank you.
I say that unfairly because I have played it already and it is going to do well.
Now, I have a bit of a risky pick.
Okay.
If it releases, I'm going to be rolling in some points.
All right.
That game is Cyberpunk 2077.
If it releases, absolutely, that'll be a very
Yeah.
good pick.
Here's my thought process. They've been working on it on the PS4 this whole time.
Yeah.
They're gonna release it before the PS5.
Yes. Most
That's
likely.
my thought process. I'm hoping they don't. I know it's risky because it keeps getting pushed back, but
Yeah.
I'm
I am going to pick Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight 1 was like a guaranteed, like easy, great score. Silksong is just going to be better, hands down. And then it's Snake Draft, so I get to choose another one.
oh, shut up.
I am going to choose. I want to go with my heart and choose Yakuza, but I don't think it's going to get a very good score because I don't think most reviewers are going to understand that it's a turn-based game and different from the others. They're going to get mad about it. Oh man, there's also games that I'm looking at that like I don't think are going to come out. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a bit of a risk.
Okay.
I say this is actually really risky. I'm gonna take Guilty Gear Strive
Ooh.
because I think that game could do really well, or it could do really poor. I also realized there's like 3 games I should have picked before that because you guys were not gonna pick that.
I think I might. I'm gonna wait probably one more round before I start picking those super safe picks.
I think Guilty Gear is a good pick. I was looking at it. Xrd Rev 2 86.
Yeah.
We're doing Open Critic, right?
Yeah, it's Open Critic scores, not
Okay.
Metacritic
Okay.
scores. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Man, y'all are just leaving all these.
I know. That's what I was like. Oh, I probably should have picked some of those.
all
I was
these
afraid you
easy
guys wouldn't
games
get
for me
my-
to pick up.
I was afraid you guys would get my big hits and knock out of the parks.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. I almost picked this game first, but I was worried.
Okay.
This is a game that is a sequel to the top-rated game on Open Critic of 2019. Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That game is
Yeah.
going to review well.
RE2 Remake was the top-rated game in 2019.
What I love about this is it makes us not look at it like how good the game's going to be, but it makes us ask how is it going to review.
Yeah. Like for example, I think- I think Ori and the Will of the Wisps is going to review really well.
I was thinking about that one, honestly. I think you're right.
You're probably right.
So I'm gonna draft that bad boy.
And Snake, you get
And-
another choice.
I am going to pick one of my safe picks, which may surprise you. I think that this is going to
Sometimes.
review. I think there's no way this doesn't review solid.
Okay.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX.
Yep, no, you're right. You're 100% right.
There's no way it doesn't review well.
It's the first Mystery Dungeon to come out in a long time. It's reviewing very well.
Man, I'm so mad you took Ori.
Yeah, that Ori was up there for me.
That was up there for me. I haven't played Ori in the Blind Forest, but I know that people love it.
Can I look at games while I'm waiting?
So we said yes.
Can,
You can
yeah,
make
okay,
a
I
draft
can.
to watch list. So we're doing 8 picks, right? And then you get 2 afterwards.
Yeah, you get 2 pickups.
Okay. Okay.
How do I show? So how do I show? I'm trying to think of all the games that are coming out this year. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to be that guy. I'm sticking with the tried and true. Give me the points. I'm picking Doom Eternal.
I think that'll do pretty well.
Yeah, I think it will too. I think that's going to be a very good game. I'm curious if it's been updated for it yet. Oh, it's not eligible.
What's not?
I was gonna go for Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost on.
No.
It's not
It's
eligible. Not eligible. Because
What
I
am
think
gonna
I think
do?
that game will actually be like really well reviewed by the people that review it. Because remember, niche reviewers still count in OpenCritic.
Yeah. That's why it matters. That's why the difference really matters.
I'm gonna take a big risk here. I think I'm gonna grab Elden Ring.
Is it coming out this year?
Supposed to,
That is a risk, man.
but it could pay off so well.
But it could, because if it does come out, you know that's a 90 plus right there.
Oh, for sure. I'm not gonna take that risk on Breath of the Wild 2, though. I don't think that's coming out this year.
That's not coming out this year.
Nope. I'm gonna grab.
Oh, I forgot you had to. Yeah.
I want to go on my heart and grab No More Heroes 3, but that game's not reviewing well. Even if it's a great game, it's not reviewing well. Like, I can already see the outlets that are like, to power up his sword, he has to, like, do this motion? No. That game's not reviewing. I'm gonna take, I saw it on here just a second ago. Here. I'm gonna take Tales of Arise, the new Tales game coming out.
Okay.
I think a lot of places aren't gonna review it at all. But I think the places that do review it are going to be like, this game's beautiful. It's the newest Tales game. Here's a 9.
Let me look.
You're up, Pat. Or no, you're up, Andrew. Sorry.
Yeah, let me look.
Man. There's some
So you
games
said
that...
you get.
Go ahead.
They only have to get 80 to get points, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm picking next.
Do I want to go with my heart, or do I want to go with what I think will review the best? Tough one. That's not coming out this year, I don't think. Sorry, guys.
This is really
this
tough.
is a big pick for me.
No, this is really tough.
Y'all might be a little mad at me.
So?
Yeah.
He's picking. I know what he's picking.
JoJo.
I was about to
what
go
I'm
chat.
thinking.
What do you think? And then I remembered we're not streaming.
What are you gonna pick?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you, man.
I'm gonna pick something that I know does well. That does well every year. Every year, some might say, "Oh, what? It logged me out.
You should be able to log back in.
What the hell?"
It still shows that you're already.
I was gonna be dramatic.
Why do I feel like you're about to pick my pick? I'm gonna be so sad because I waited this long.
This game does so well every year, and it does well enough
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
pick my
I
pick.
thought about picking this.
that some might say it knocks it out of the park every year.
Son of a gun.
MLB
Dude.
The Show,
I
baby.
literally was about to pick it. I'm
Woo!
so mad.
I thought about it. I
Easy
really did. I
money.
thought about it.
Easy money.
I'm so sad.
I didn't even play sports games, and I thought about it because I was like, yeah, those always do well.
That's okay.
Always.
I'm gonna pick the other one that always does well.
Thought about this one too.
FIFA 21. And I could just go with PES too. No, I'm just kidding.
You could though. You could.
I could. I'm not going to.
Man, I hate
The
the
other
snake
two I
order
have on
now.
my
It
wish
takes
list.
so long to get back to me.
So,
Yeah.
full disclosure, now that you made your pick, FIFA does not review that well anymore.
The past 2 years though, it was over an 80, and then I think it was like
FIFA 20 is a 78.
That's
yeah,
close
21.
though. He won't lose a lot of points if it goes that.
Pro Evolution Soccer is in the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna after we get done, I'm gonna turn on advanced projections and see what the site thinks. Just for curiosity.
There we go. Ghost of Tsushima.
I thought about that.
Dang, that was gonna be mine.
I'm worried how it's gonna review, honestly.
I'm a little too.
Because I think
MLB
if
The
it,
Show was gonna be my my savior.
I
and
think
then
if
he
it had
freaking
come
stole
out
it.
before Sekiro, it'd be a different story. But I think in a post Sekiro world with Neo 2 coming out right around the same time, I think it might
Yeah.
review really poorly.
I gotta shoot for an 80.
Don't blame me.
I still have two pocket picks, which may not be pocket picks anymore.
I get to pick twice, and Andrew gets to pick twice before it comes back to you.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait on these next two. I'm gonna pull a trigger on them too, just because I don't want.
I'm gonna swipe them up, man.
I might be about to swipe them too. If you pick
Let me
my
see
pick, I'm gonna be really surprised.
Oh, I'm not picking your pick. There's no way.
We're doing like live statistical checks over here, flying through Open Critics, searching every keyword we can.
I can't do that. I'm having to go just off memory. I have 2 display captures right now, and the third one's OBS.
Trey, you have your phone.
You have my phone.
You know what? The last game was okay. I think this one is going to be the big comeback for the series. Halo Infinite.
Okay, I
Interesting
considered
choice.
that, but I was worried that it would not do that. I have to reload, apparently.
Yeah, I had to do that earlier.
Okay. All right, I am going to pick Boyfriend Dungeon.
You think
Okay,
it'll review
come
well?
on.
I think that game is going to do amazingly. Because I think it's going to be jumped on that it's a game unlike any other. And it's going to get a bunch of score. And then I'm going to pick a safe pick.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm gonna
gotta
pick
get to a safe pick.
Call
man.
of Duty.
Ooh,
That's it.
We-
That's as safe as it gets, man.
We don't know what it's called yet. We don't know when it's coming out yet, but we know it's happening. So Call of Duty.
That's
We know
fair.
we know it's coming out. But will it crack the 80?
I think it might. I have to keep shrinking the window as we
Okay.
pick more.
I think y'all might be surprised with one of my picks.
How has this not been picked yet?
That
Half-Life Alex. It's got Half-Life in the
I
name.
forgot. I forgot all about it, honestly.
I was sitting here thinking about games, and I was like, "Wait, a Half-Life game is coming out this year. That's money."
Yeah, I forgot all about it.
You ready for this?
Hit me.
Trials of Mana.
I don't know if that's going to do as well as you think it will.
I think it
That's
will
a-
hit an
that's a
80.
pick. It's a pick.
You know what else I'm gonna draft?
But
Destroy All Humans.
that's not a bad pick.
I don't remember those games reviewing that well.
I don't think they did, but like
But they're coming back.
I think they reviewed just well enough to be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's crunch some numbers here. You know, I'm missing out on the review section of the podcast because I mean, hold on, Yakuza Like a Dragon isn't coming out in the U.S.
Until later in the year. It's still coming out, but it'll be later in the year.
Oh, it is coming out.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
You know
still so
what?
proud of my name.
I have faith. I have faith. Yakuza Like a Dragon it is.
Okay.
It's crazy that went so late.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a great game. I just don't think it's gonna review very well. Because people are not gonna pay attention to the pre-release stuff and aren't gonna realize that it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go with Watch Dogs Legion.
I was gonna pick that.
Yeah, I think that game is going very, very well review wise. I think there's no way it doesn't. In a weird way, I think like whether it's good or bad, you know?
Yeah.
Also, that's all of my 8, I guess.
Yes, it is. Now we get to draft counter picks,
Yep.
which it is my turn.
And it starts with you. It goes reverse order for counterpick. I thought I still had a couple picks left. No, that's my 8. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I had. We're kind of blowing through this. I thought I had more picks.
But we still have 2 pickups that we can use throughout the year. So like E3, something gets announced, and you want to pick up a game, you gotta be the first one to get there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can just picture us just no.
Well, the worst part is I'm gonna be recording all the reactions to them, and I'm gonna have to be like, "Yeah, no, this game looks really cool." I don't have my phone. What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything.
I'm just gonna. I'll call like if it's a game that I know Trey will want. I'll call Trey as him on my computer and be like, "Oh hey."
Really, Patrick?
I counterpicked Boyfriend Dungeon.
Really?
So what is the counter picks again? What are the counter picks?
So if you think a game is going to do poorly or is not going to release, counterpick it. Because you get points if it does poorly or doesn't release.
So if it does below an 80.
Yeah, you can't counterpick anything that's yours, but you can counterpick anything from the other 2.
Okay.
Can't believe you don't think Boyfriend Dungeon's gonna do well, Pat.
I think that it's a cool idea. I just couldn't tell you if they're actually going to pull it off, you know?
Oh, I think whether it's good or bad, it's still gonna review. Pat is sick, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned that about the sniffles. Definitely still.
Yeah. Struggling. It's the struggle bus over here.
And depending on how this goes, we could decide next year we want to go 10 games instead of 8. You know?
For sure. I think we all picked games that we weren't expecting, though.
Yeah. I definitely didn't think this was going to be my list. That's a safe counter pick.
Yeah, so I think that game's going to do bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not release.
Yeah.
Okay, my counter picks. You can lose points on a counter pick, by the way, if you counter pick a game that does really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna counter pick Trials of Mana. I want to counter pick Halo Infinite,
Do it.
but I think that's a bad decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna counterpick Halo Infinite.
Okay.
That may cost me this game, but it might also win me this game. I get to counterpick another one. Snake Order. Yeah, I'm gonna counterpick Trials of Mana. I love you, Pat, but I don't think that's gonna review well.
And I am going to counterpick.
You can counterpick one that I've already counterpicked.
No.
Camera froze again. Yep, we did.
I'm gonna counterpick Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I don't think that's a safe counterpick at all, but okay.
No. But I just don't think it's gonna do. I don't think it's gonna do so hot.
Okay. I
Here's
probably
hoping.
would have counterpicked Watch Dogs Legion before that, but okay.
Well, the Watch Dogs 2 got pretty good reviews.
Yeah, it really did.
I should have counterpicked Call of Duty.
Yeah, probably before Pokemon.
No, because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon didn't get good reviews when it released.
It's true.
I also
It's complete.
think Call of Duty is a good one.
So we could use our money now to bid for more games. Personally, I'm gonna save my money because there could be something crazy that comes out. But like if we pulled up make a bid now, you could see a game and you could see how much it would cost you of your money for you to try and choose.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hold on to all my money. I do want to see. Let's run down it real quick. So for Tokusoft this year, we are publishing Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Guilty Gear Strive, Elden Ring, Tales of Arise, Boyfriend Dungeon, Call of Duty 2020 unannounced, and Watch Dogs Legion. And we are counterpicking. We are betting money that these games will fail. Halo Infinite and Trials of Mana. Do you guys want to read yours off, or you want me to read them off?
You read it off. I got a terrible voice.
Okay.
So.
Andrew does not have a terrible voice, but he is representing Daddy Daycare Consolidated, and he is publishing The Last of Us Part 2, Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Doom Eternal, MLB The Show 20, Halo Infinite, Half-Life Alyx, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. He is betting against Destroy All Humans and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. I think that is an incredible team. It's a really good team.
Yeah.
I can't believe I nabbed up MLB The Show before
Right?
Dad did.
I was expecting you to not want it, and I was gonna pick it that next round.
Representing Patrick Vasquez Productions, PvP, is Patrick, the CEO. They are publishing Animal Crossing New Horizons, Neo 2, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, FIFA 21, Ghosts of Tsushima, Trials of Mana, Destroy All Humans, and are betting against Boyfriend Dungeon and Call of Duty 2020 announced. I'm going to turn on the advanced projections, and let's see what it thinks. It thinks that I'm going to have 38 points. It thinks that Andrew is going to have 73 points. And it thinks that Pat is going to have 59 points. It thinks that both of your counter picks are going to cost you. It thinks all of our counter picks are going to cost us.
Yeah, they're all going to get above 80.
Yeah, that's what it thinks. But we shall see. It actually thinks Watch Dogs Legion is going to cost me 1 point. It thinks it's going to get a 79.
Oh, wow.
It's the only one of all of them listed. Even Destroy All Humans is still positive. But Watch Dogs Legion, it thinks
No,
it's
wait.
negative.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Destroy All Humans are both.
No,
Oh, wait, no.
no, they've just got the little...
Yeah.
They don't have the minus
Yeah.
behind it. So
Yeah.
we shall see how true that is. I think it would be really cool if it's completely wrong. Not saying that that's the way winner-wise it has to go, but if there's just unbelievable stuff wrong. But it does think all these games are coming out this year, so interesting.
Yeah.
We will keep
That
you
Neo
posted.
2 get.
Yeah, that was a good
I
grab.
wanted that.
That was a good grab, Patrick.
Oh, thank you.
Man. Ugh. I just want to point out projections. Andrew, you have 3 that are above a 10. I have 1 that is above a 10. Pat has 1 that is above a 10 and then 2 10s. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yep, we'll see.
It thinks Elden Ring is going to be terrible.
I think they put it at 0 because I think they're not thinking it's going to release.
Well, there's a strike through that they use too for if they don't think it's coming out.
Oh, okay.
We will keep everybody posted on this as we go. We may do a check-in like halfway through the year, or we may just do a check-in at the end of the year. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, I've been Trey.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Patrick.
We've been the Full Spectrum, and remember to always enjoy the Full Spectrum Fantasy League has to offer. I'm gonna buy Neo 2 back from you, Patrick, at the cost of all my money.